5:05 this morning, we have continuing coverage of a Davenport apartment complex where dozens of people are forced to find a new place to live after the Heatherton Apartments failed its final inspection. New developments show the buildings are in the process of also being sold. News 8's Kalia Patterson tells us what this means for renters moving forward.
The feeling of deja vu.
It's the same thing happening.
Something renters at Heatherton Apartments in Davenport are going through, being forced to vacate after the complex failed its final inspection Wednesday.
And I want the city to start holding these people accountable.
Just last summer, an apartment complex under the same ownership was condemned for the same reason. And some of those renters moved to Heatherton, now experiencing this twice in a year, with emotions at its tipping point.
I just want to find me someplace to go to where me and my grandkids are safe and established well, to where we ain't got to move every 6 months.
They try to treat us like animals out here, period, point blank.
Nearly 300 pages of inspection reports obtained from the city show Heatherton failed over 20 inspections last year, repeatedly violating codes including fire safety, sewage, electrical safety, and mold.
Ceiling cracking, water comes through there, toilet rocking, sink door is on the floor. My kitchen sink door is on the floor. Wood just rotten, fell apart.
Or they put the new carpet in, they didn't put the strip down, and now I got cockroaches in my house.
Management don't do nothing, maintenance don't do nothing.
Squatters, they bring trash in. There's actually a stray cat walking around in one of the buildings.
But these tenants have more troubles than they thought. On top of the failed inspections, they're expected to leave the property in just 2 weeks because the owners are selling the buildings.
That's a growing problem. Investments in the rental housing sector has grown tremendously over time. The point is try to squeeze out as much profit as you can from these properties. Of course, there's two ways to do that: raise rents or lower maintenance costs.
The new property manager says they want to be a part of the solution to a problem gone too far.
Every unit has so many violations and there's so much damage. All the buildings are going to have to be rehabbed, and to do a proper rehab, they need to be vacated. And we can help facilitate them moving from here into something else that is going to pass rental standard. It's not going to have something like this happen to them again, hopefully.
But some renters may not have much success moving on.
We have a lot of renters who couldn't afford their housing, even before the pandemic. And now we've seen changes to the housing market that's even made it even more difficult.
Now families having to leave a place they called home empty. Kalia Patterson, WQAD News 8.
Although the notice says 30 days, the property manager says they're working with tenants and will provide extensions if necessary. During the extra time, they'll be recommending eligible tenants to other properties they manage.